It's kind of late, but that's kind of the vibe of these videos. It's just filming at random times whenever I feel like it, but it always ends up being when I can't sleep. So, today, I'm probably going to talk about my identity, stuff I've been going through, but also what I'm doing in the future and all that. So, me, my identity is somewhat, I don't know. So I've been identifying with gender fluid for a while. Recently, I've been back and forth between am I a trans man? Am I just non binary? I know I'm more masculine than feminine. I don't think I felt feminine in a way that wasn't more of a feminine man vibe, I would say. I do have the urge to be a femboy pretty much almost all the time, so the problem is I can't dress like a femboy and not be seen as a woman half the time. Even though I dress pretty neutrally slash masculine around there, and I still get misgendered and just she heard all day long. So, but like I really can't help that. I live in a pretty uh my area is so it's got a concentrated amount of people who don't just make assumptions, but they don't even ask, you know? And I can't really expect them to know. And I don't want to come out to everyone that I meet, so. But yeah. And you can tell I'm a big fan of androgyny and just having a vibe. But a lot of people don't read that vibe that the way I want to be read, you know? So it always just ends up being a pain in my butt to explain all that. So yeah, I'm really hoping to move and just start over in a new place because I am really tired of getting dead named and misgendered all day long. And if I can just introduce myself with the correct pronouns every time, that would be good. Where I'm at right now, a lot of people know me, so it's hard to start with the right pronouns and not confuse people. So, yeah, my pronouns are they, them. Occasionally he, him, but mostly they, them. And yeah. Because, yeah, my gender, I tried to explain this to a friend recently, where I'd say my gender is, you know, those toys for kids where you put the block into the correct shape and it goes through? Mine is that, but the block changes every day and it never fits into the little block. The block never fits into the hole. That is my gender. All the time. Like, it fits, but I don't know how to make it fit, you know? It's not like I messed up or anything. I feel like that, like, has a negative connotation, but for me, it is somewhat of an obstacle in everyday life. Because I know I'm uncomfortable, and I have dysphoria, but I feel like it's less talked about, the non-binary dysphoria, where you don't feel good no matter how you present, and you don't know how to feel good. about yourself. Like, going for androgyny, you almost always end up leaning one way or the other, and you get clocked for whichever gender when you're trying to go for nothing at all or some weird in between that like no one's gonna really get, right? So it just ends up being a really big hassle. So I've just kind of worn whatever I felt like and just dealt with whatever happens. Which is how it should be. I shouldn't have to deal with bullshit. But like, what am I supposed to do? I can't control everyone around me. That would be bad of me. And a lot of people, they're unaware. So I get it. I'd have to explain it to them, and I don't want to. So, yeah. Yes, me talking about my gender has turned into me just complaining about my daily inability to just exist. But yeah, I very much my dysphoria is kind of not there a lot of the time. It's there. I'm just really good at ignoring it. And people will say, "Oh, well, then it's not debilitating. It doesn't change your life that much." And I'm like, it's there, but in a way where if I'm comfortable with what I'm wearing and I ignore everyone else, I'm okay with it. Because it's not like I'm transitioning to anywhere specifically. My dysphoria is bad because I don't know what the heck I want. I don't know what's gonna make that go away. A lot of the time. And I don't have as many options. It's not as clear and cut a specific way. If I'm not going towards one or the other gender, then what the heck am I gonna do, right? And I know some people are gonna say, oh, well, there are options for non-binary people with transition. And I'm like, yeah, but either way, I can't afford it, so. But yeah, it's one of those things where I literally just can't afford anything. Even clothes is just, I can buy maybe one thing per time I get paid, so. I just wear what I have. And I figure it out, right? But yeah, and I've been cleaning, I've been getting myself ready to go visit a friend, cause again, I'm really excited, cause this is the first time meeting up with someone who I haven't known in person, like it's fully been a long distance friendship, so that's exciting. It's gonna happen in a couple of days. I'm just gonna be over there for the weekend. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, we'll. I. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And I'm just trying to see how I like that area as well, because I'm planning on moving when I can. So that'll be good. But yeah, I feel like I'm running out of stuff to say, but maybe like I talked about gender and I talked about moving and I talked about cleaning. I'm just gonna end the video and just say the YouTuber stuff now. This is becoming a series. I'm hoping to continue the 2 a.m. thing because it is 1:19 a.m. right now. So not technically 2 a.m., but basically. So, also, I want to get a haircut, but I don't know what I want to get. So, give me haircut ideas if anyone sees this. But yeah, comment your ideas for haircut, like and subscribe, all that. share this video if you think someone will enjoy it. And if you want me to do videos in cosplay again, I'll probably try to live stream getting into cosplay. And just talk like I talk like this, you know what I mean? So it'll just be chill. I probably won't film very much because I have so little. The creativity is just not there for me right now. But yeah, I like talking. So yeah, do all the YouTube stuff. I already said that. Everyone have a good day or night. I'll see you whenever I film again. Bye.